So you usually keep it at 67. Yeah, I seen it's running right now. And you did change the batteries?
Yeah, and then the filter I changed.
Furnace is back this way?
It's in the basement, and it's old.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, Brian. Sounds like it's not. Where's the belt access? Sounds like she's barely running. This old bimetal. Can't tell. Oh, it's a thermocouple. Sounds like that belt isn't even running, or that blower. Holy crap, she's blowing slow. It's nice and cool. Let's see. Give me an on and off switch. Furnace. Filter's clean. Belt's a little loose. Bearings sounded halfway decent. Needs a belt. Belt's been on there forever. $169 AT. Man, there's no adjustment on. Oh, there. It's all the way up. It's all the way up. Figures. Do I have the right Allen wrench? Probably not. Maybe. That belt's been on there so long it's worn down the threads. I mean, it's not even in where it should be. Maybe they did that for a reason, to line the belt up, because I don't have any play side to side. I don't think. No, I don't. I think I got a little too much. A little too much. Take another spin. Maybe I can get an amp draw. That's good. Oh geez, that thermocouple's enormous. Huh. Thermocouple's like, oh, that's a whole assembly. Oh, that is a whole assembly. That's bimetal. Ooh. Ain't getting that anymore. Can you just go in the hole? There we go. Wow. I should have a call for heat. Maybe the limit tripped, which is a possibility. Let's see. Should be firing. Should be firing. Let's see. What is this? 24 volt or is it a millivolt? I think it's 24 volt. Oh, there it goes. 4.3. 4.3. And 7.2, so I'm way under on the amp draw. Getting that part, that whole thing right there. whole thing, the pilot assembly, everything is all one unit, and there is no way to get that anymore. Ooh. Ooh. She runs hot. There's no way I'm taking that pilot assembly out of there. So if I do, I'll probably ruin it. Vent pipe's right in the middle. Return. Wouldn't be that bad of a job to change. Straight piece of duct down, return over, furnace it here, and just bring that back over this way. Running into a lot of old piece of equipment. You know, just keep it going another year. So I hear it all the time. Just keep it going another year. Push on, pull auto. Well, let me go have a talk with the customer and see what she wants to do. We're out here for no heat, but it's running. It's a little slow on startup, but it's running. Man, we've been getting the oldies. I mean, that thing was 1950 something, 1956 or 1, I can't remember. Original to the house. And it was still kicking, just adjusted that belt. I was way under the amperage of the motor, so we're good there. Got her happy, a little more airflow. But that pilot assembly, I wasn't about to take that out of there. It needed to be cleaned really bad, but I was afraid to damage it because the thermocouple and the pilot are all in one on a board, and that has some plastic at the bottom of it with some connectors. There's no way I was taking that off there, because if I did, I probably would have damaged it. And then she's stuck, so the heat was running and I just left it alone. She's like, I need to replace the furnace, honestly. And I'm like, yeah, you kind of do, because you got obsolete parts there, because I do not. I think I've seen one of those pilot assemblies in the wild before, and I think I had to condemn the furnace. This was years, probably 20 years ago, now that I'm thinking about it. And Mikey just drove by there, and you just don't, some of the stuff, and it happened to me yesterday where I flipped the switch off on the gas valve and flipped it back on, and sure enough, nope, it said nope, I ain't starting back up, because you flipped me off. So, had to replace a gas valve. The customer not happy because I flipped it off. There's nothing I can do, but I kind of gave it to him for cost. Let's put it that way. You know, because I needed to check gas pressure, it was overheating, flipped it off, flipped it back on, and it denied me. So, what are you going to do? Some of the stuff you just have to say, hey, I'm not touching. If I touch it, I'm not liable for it. Tell the customer straight up. If it breaks, there's nothing I can do. If it's an obsolete part, I can't get it, there's nothing I can do. So I kind of just left it alone. She was happy with that because she has heat, had heat. She had heat when I walked in, but she just wanted the thing checked out. I didn't want to get too far into it. You got to know your limitations. So we're off to another one now. I think this one is frozen pipes. Plumber came out and said he wasn't going to touch it. He called 4 other plumbers, and the plumber's like, nope, it's got to do with a boiler, I'm not touching it. So we're off to that one, which is in a crawl space I'm not happy about, but what am I going to do? And I'm afraid that once I get this thing repaired, there's probably going to be other splits somewhere, and it's going to turn into an all-day affair, which I hope not. I hope it just busted in one spot. And I don't know, it might be where the plumber said, hey, I ain't fixing it because it's in a bad spot, which is most likely the case, which probably split on an outside wall going up to a register, or by some kind of vent. Maybe I've seen them happen where they forgot to close the vents in the crawl space, and they freeze at that point right in the middle of everything. I don't know. I don't know if the boiler went down. I have no idea until I get there, and we'll see what goes on. You're kidding me, right? Can't even fit in there. Oh, there's another, maybe there's another access? I don't know.
Hello.
So what's going on?
Not much. So the access is back here where it was spraying.
Wow. Wow. And he was nice enough not even to tell you where it was at, huh?
Nope. He didn't even shut off the water for us. We had to do that.
Are you kidding me?
No. I mean, he didn't charge us to come out and take it really, so.
Well, that was a nice guy to not charge you for doing anything. Great. Huh. Let's crawl in there and see what we can see. At least it's not, it's icy. Gotta get this little stinking hole. Move out of the way, gutter. Oh, jeez, oh, Pete's getting too old for this crap. Plumber was out here. Didn't give him any kind of direction. Rats, got any rats? Let's see. Oh, there it is, right there, maybe. Maybe, if I can get the light turned on. Oh, it's icy. Right there. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that out and it's still gonna be filled with ice. Right there, I think. Right there. Oh yeah, she's filled with ice. Well, I can make the repair, I think. And then this line, they're gonna have to heat this up. That's all they can do. Oh man. Let me go see if I got the couplings. Well, switch you guys right there. Ooh, I don't even know if I'll be able to cut it with my cutter, but we'll see. Oh, cutter don't play that. Great. Great. My tool is stuck. Hell, what's this thing doing? Great. Got my tool stuck on there. Won't move. It could only happen on the coldest day. Won't fucking budge. Oh, let go. What's this thing doing? Let me go get a hand cutter. All right, recording. I think the batteries are just dead on that one. Oh boy, she can spin. I wonder why the plumber didn't want to do the job. No, it didn't work. Got the stinking drain pipe right up on top of it. It's a weird place to bust. She's frozen solid. Frozen solid. Frozen solid. Oh, jeez. She's frozen. It's got to lose something. Yeah, frozen solid. Oh, can't even get my hands in there. Well, I hope I fix this. This is the only one, which I doubt. Oh, nothing wants to move. Right there. Nothing like cutting and pasting frozen pipes that aren't going to work. Well, let me get out of here. Here I come. Oh, shit. Crawl spaces. Oh man, we're gonna have to get a torpedo heater. Frozen right there. Split her wide open. Let's see if we can get water in the boiler. I got a feeling it's not going to be good. Let's see what happens here. Well, let's see if the gas shut off. We gotta go turn the water back on over the house. No pressure in the boiler. Gotta wait a few minutes. She's on there right now in crawl space trying to turn the water back on. I got a feeling this whole house is frozen. Yeah, nothing. Few more minutes. Are you recording? Not used to this camera. Insta360 camera I've been using for quite some time, probably over a year, on and off between the GoPro 8 and I got an Insta360 ONE RS. I like the 360, it's just a little bulkier, but that house was frozen. They called out, they said, hey, they need someone to repair a pipe in the crawl space. That's what I did. And they said they needed to get the boiler back on. Well, they shut the water off to the house at the main underneath the house. Well, when they did that, the crawl space is freezing, and it must have been like an old gate valve or something. I don't know what was there, because I didn't crawl under there. I didn't know where it was. I asked her, I'm like, well, can you get the water back on? She's like, yeah, I'll go try. So she went, oh, tickle. Tickle in my throat. So she was down there for a good probably 10 minutes trying to get the valve on. I wasn't about to crawl down there. And she's like, no, it's frozen. I go, well, I think it is time to call your insurance company at this point, because if that's frozen, the rest of the pipes are going to be frozen. It's not going to be good. It's been right around 0 degrees. Right now the high is 16. So I told them, I go, call the insurance company. They're going to have to get a restoration company out here to heat the house up. That's all they can do. Because I wasn't about to get under there, break a valve, then I got water spewing everywhere. Nope. Have the restoration company, insurance take care of it, and then if they need me, they'll call me. But I was just hired to repair that pipe because no one else would. It's ridiculous. She called, the plumber wouldn't touch it. She called 4 other plumbers, they wouldn't touch it. Trying to find a heating and cooling company right now, virtually impossible. I'm surprised we even got out there. I don't even think it was scheduled for today, but I was in the neighborhood. So we got that repaired. Definitely that was a house down by the river, but it was the railroad tracks. Front yard's the railroad tracks. And it was a different couple. Transgender couple. Different. Very different. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's just very strange when you see a man with boobs. Just strange. Anyone can live their life the way they want to. That's fine with me. It's just strange. I don't understand. But we're on to the next one. I think we're going to just a no heat, and we'll get some video on that. Hopefully it's normal. Ductwork for what? Your water heater?
It's for the furnace too. I have to show you. Where that hole is,
Wow, we got a conglomeration of all kinds of stuff going on here.
yeah, this isn't hooked up anymore.
What is this? Is this
It's
a
wood stove.
wood stove?
Yeah.
So that goes out the wall.
Yeah.
It doesn't go up the chimney? Well, what I'm saying is it doesn't go up the chimney over here?
Yeah, well, there's normally the steam or whatever comes up through the chimneys, so I'm assuming that pipe on the side of the chimney is part of this.
No. No, I'm not thinking so. Because the furnace is running right now.
Yeah.
So here, maybe, let's see. So from the door over, let's see. Oh, son of a gun, maybe. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Right there. Down the first crack. Through the wall. And it's lined. Boy, oh boy. Son of a gun, that's it. Which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
You'd think, because there, that would be the first chimney right there. Because
I never noticed that before.
maybe there was a hole here at one time.
It sure looks like there was.
There was a hole here at one time.
Yeah.
So something happened in the chimney, and then they did that, which is not good. Huh. And this has this hit, how long have you owned the house for?
It was my parents' house, so my parents have had the. We've been here. Our family's been here for 50 years.
Could you slide this bike out for me really quick?
Sure.
I just want to peek and see what we got going on back here with the furnace. Oh, and she's crammed right against the wall, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Has to do with
Hopefully the blower motor doesn't fail,
yeah.
because you can't get it out. Huh. Because I couldn't turn it around this way. Wow. Huh. Yeah, there's no stopping that dripping problem right now. When I mean, has
It
it?
just started when the weather got.
When the weather got cold.
Yeah. It wasn't like that yesterday.
So what's happening? What's happening is the line. They pulled a liner from up top down through that chase to here. Liner's been in there for quite some time. It doesn't. It's before that furnace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have done.
So I guarantee that it's over probably 30 years old. That liner probably needs to be replaced. But also what's happening right now is where it goes up, out, and is exposed, that's where it starts to condensate right there.
Oh, okay.
It's starting to condensate in that
That's
pipe.
what we kept thinking it was condensation.
Yeah, so to fix your problem, because if I put another liner in there, even if I insulate it in that pipe, it's still going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So what I think is something happened in that area of the chimney. They patched it up, did this funky stuff, got past the obstruction, like say the liner fell apart or something's blocking something.
What we did, it was a homemade hot water heater my dad put in there.
Say that again?
It's a homemade hot water heater. My dad hooked it up to this.
Right there.
Yeah. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not, but work great because the hot water looks super hot.
Or if you're not using this anymore, I don't know. How many fireplaces you got in the house? One?
Two's in the other one's in the family room. Just and the one's hooked up to this chimney here.
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of special going on with this chimney. Because it looks like that's the clean out for this. Then you got a clean out for your fireplace in the middle. And then you got this other clean out over here, which was originally the flue for the furnace. And yeah. Well,
when we first moved here, we had an oil furnace. We didn't have gas run through here. I don't know if that has anything to do with that or not.
no. It still use the same chimneys. I don't know, maybe that's what happened. I am not a chimney expert by any means. Well, I'm not going to fix the problem today.
No, that's fine. Well, it's not the hot water heater.
Yeah.
That's fairly new.
It looks like it's draining out before it hits the water heater, though.
Yeah.
And it's just draining out the screw hole. Huh. How old do you think that furnace is?
Oh, I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, here.
I thought.
Let me peek on the side here.
There's a label here.
It is from 2005.
Okay, yeah, but shortly after we got ours when we lived on Garfield.
Yeah, 3005. Wait, yeah, 3005, 2005. Man, when it gets cold, you see a lot of interesting crap. It looks like, well, what he was saying is his dad owned the house. He kind of inherited or bought it off the family or whatever. His dad was a tinkerer, and as you can tell, he tinkered. He had that wood stove in there, had the furnace up against the wall almost. If the blower motor went out, you'd have to replace the furnace. It's from 2005. It's 19 years old. They must have had some kind of chimney problems back in the day, and that's why they did that. It looks like for the fireplace, it looks like for the furnace, you can see the liner. The middle one was the fireplace for the upstairs, and that was capped. And then the far one was for the wood stove. So technically I probably could have took the wood stove one out, but if they had abandoned it before, there's got to be some other problems in there. So this is what I told them. I'm like, hey, you probably need a chimney contractor. You don't need a heating contractor. I come after the chimney contractor. So that's what I kind of told them. I go, you need to hire another contractor to come out and assess it and see what needs to be done, and then give us a call back. Figure out what we need to do. Either he addresses the chimney issue, because basically the pipe comes out the wall. I don't know if I shot a picture of it, but up the B vent comes out the wall, up the side, and into the first chimney. So at that point right there, it's just condensating. It's just, and the liner's probably trashed. furnace that's in there, that liner that was up there was older than 2005. Those liners I remember seeing it probably in the probably early mid 90s, maybe even late 80s. So I know that chimney liner's been in there for 30 plus years. They don't last that long. They can only take so much, and especially because that's been going on for a long time. It just didn't happen overnight. The way what's going on there, and especially having that flue gas go up there, condensate. That chimney liner is probably just rotted in that B vent. It has to be. So I told him, I go, you're going to have to go about another route to address this, and then call us back if you want to get into a newer furnace that's vented out the sidewall, where we can, you know, instead of repairing the chimney, we can just abandon the chimney, get you into a new water heater and a newer furnace and vent it right out the sidewall. That wouldn't be a problem. And you just abandon the chimney and just have it for the fireplace.
Turn right on State Road.
So that's where we're at with this one. We're just seeing all kinds. This next one we're going to is well, it's the blower speed turned up. It says it's too cold upstairs. I don't think that's the problem, but we'll see. I think he's got more problems than that.
Turn right on
We'll
State
see.
Road.
But it's better. But the reason why I called you guys the other day was when we first had this cold snap,
Yeah.
it was cycling so much that it wouldn't hit set point.
Okay, so we probably
We
need
fixed
some.
that. Kinda.
No, we probably need some more adjustment. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, and I agree with you. Yeah, but I don't know exactly what. But anyway, do you have history on what the guys did the other day?
No,
Oh, really?
no. What did we do?
Come on down.
Who was out here, Mike?
No.
Or was it Reed?
Let me get my phone.
Well, here, let me look and see.
Matt?
Matt was out. Oh, there is. Hold on.
Mike Carroll. Mike was out. And another guy, and I can't think of his name.
Sean.
Yeah.
Mike and Sean. Okay, so I'll have to give him a call and see what he did.
Well, he changed out the gas valve.
I think I heard about this, and then he was talking about putting a different limit in it.
I don't know. He didn't tell me that.
Okay, well let me see what I'm dealing with here.
Sure.
Let's just start over.
We can do that. But after they left, it hit the limit a couple of times and shut down. You know.
So it was flashing. It was flashing a code for
33.
33.
Straight ahead. And then to the left.
Oh, you got a nice workshop down
Here.
Oh, wrong door.
Right now, no codes. But you put that damper in, that hole in, so we're not getting good flow.
I gotta figure out what I did here. I was here. I think I had this problem before, if I remember right. I'll have to dig back in the notes and see.
The thing that he changed that helped tremendously was close the damper for the bypass humidifier.
Right.
He did that 2 days ago.
Right. Yeah. Usually we have problems with that.
Yeah. So
Oh, jeez.
it's probably original.
Yeah. It's
Probably a 94.
Yeah. It's 94.
Yeah.
All right. Let me give Mike a call.
Okay.
See what he did.
Well, Mike wasn't out, but oh, is it Mike?
Yeah, it's
Carol.
Mike. Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, Mike. I'm terrible with names. We should be better.
I think he was talking about this one. He had to come back here and do something.
Well, I wanted him
And-
to come back and plug these holes. Take this shit off and plug it.
What? Okay, that?
That and that.
Yeah, I don't have anything to plug those holes today.
That was.
They just send me. Go. Get something done.
I don't know what else you can do other than maybe. And he also talked about maybe adjusting the fan tube.
I think I already did that, but I could be wrong. Let's see what we got going on here. Well, this is an old TP5. No, it's not. It's a SC5 or SC2. Got a brand new filter.
Yeah, I just put it in.
Brand new filter. We're already on medium high speed. Okay, yeah. Well, let me give Mike a call and see what he says. I don't know where he's at right now. That turned into a long call. So originally what happened on that call was the original owner built it. Back about 2018, 19, another person bought it. I was out there at the time they bought it, and they were kind of having the same issue. Thought the issue went away, thought they were doing the maintenance. I don't know what happened to the other couple. They sold the house to this guy. So Mikey went out there, he had a problem with the gas valve. Replaced the gas valve. Added a register to the return. Well, I went through and did all my, I just started from the get. Static pressure, temporize, where's my problem stemming from. Found that pleated filter, 0.2 inches, 0.25 inches, it was on static pressure. But it's 80,000 B2 furnace, it's sized right for the house. I got a restriction on the return. I got a Hess fitting up top. But we're gonna have to get back there and actually tear into some stuff on the return side. On the return side, because I don't feel anything pulling from the upstairs. And unfortunately, most of the stuff's drywalled, so I'm kind of stuck. But I got to figure out if all my return holes are cut out at the top of the ductwork. I might have to add some fresh air because there's no fresh air on the system. So it just wants to overheat. That's the main reason why I was out there. It's just overheating. So probably me and Mike are going to go back there next week, kind of tear into it a little more and give the guy a price on
At the end of the street,
figuring out what we need to do. Also, the air conditioning has got some age to it. That might be... the air conditioning coil's clean, but he's got an aging air conditioner. We'll see. New coil, better airflow through it. I'm not restricted on the supply side, though. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I can get video of that. Me and Mikey digging through it. And,
turn right on North River Road.
dude, it's already 5:30. And I gotta go back to another call. Another service tech was on, and another call after that. Another service tech was on, and that gets irritating.
In 1/2 mile,
So.
turn right on Angus
off to the
Road.
next one. I'm not going to take any video of that because this is just a follow-up. And the next one I'm going to take a video of it because I'm probably going to get out there tomorrow, and I'm going to have to look at boiler piping because the guy's having a problem heating the house. So, that's it for this one. I will see you on the next one.
Angus Road.
Hit up the GoFundMe, the Zelle, the Venmo, the Amazon wish list for my son that went through cancer. We're still trying to make up the bills. And I will see you on the next one.